Hello everyone, my name is Dariani and I'm going to show you how to fold an origami Dominanta Star. The artist who created this origami model is Ekaterina Lukasheva. I followed their video tutorial on YouTube. I will provide the link under for reference. The model name Dominanta is Czech for dominant, so we will be folding the most important, powerful star. I like this piece because the star is closely related to the burst of light that is emitted from a flash on a camera. This is related to my major, which is photography. My first model was made out of photographs. I used these photographs, which I cut down to 2 inches by 2 inches to make a perfect square, and I folded them down to make my Dominanta star. When you are done with your star will look just like this. The difficulty level for this origami model is medium. For this model, you will be using various valley folds and mountain folds in order to make this complete piece. I will be modeling how to make this origami piece with regular origami paper, although my original piece was made with photography paper, which is a little bit sturdier. It's a lot thicker, and I prefer making it with my photography paper because the model held together. It's a lot durable and it's stronger, although I had to use tacky glue to hold it together because it just wouldn't stick. So therefore this model is no longer pure origami, but it still makes a pretty star. This model has 6 different pieces for each point, and it is considered to be unit origami or modular origami. Let's get started. First, we are going to turn our paper over and we're going to work with the white side. And we're going to valley fold the paper horizontally and vertically to create 2 creases. And we're going to open this up again. Now we're going to valley fold in this corner to the center, creating a right isosceles triangle. We're going to repeat this for all 4 sides. We will be creating a blind space when we're done. Once you have this done, flip the entire model over. Now you will be bisecting this angle here, where the horizontal line is made, in half by folding the 2 perpendicular lines that meet in this corner. So you're going to bring this edge to meet with the horizontal line in the center of this. Now you're going to unfold this and repeat it to all the other sides. Now once you've done this to all 4 models, you're going to flip your model over once more. Now, if you notice, your creases are all now mountain folds. The folds you just made created mountain folds. And you're going to reverse these mountain folds and make valley folds. When you're done, you should have a rhombus shape in the center. Then you're going to mount and fold the entire model in half down the center where the paper hinges open. So where these two papers hinge open, you're going to pick up the whole model and create a mount and fold right through the center. So now your entire model was halved. Now that your model is in half, you will valley fold the bottom edge against this edge of this scalene triangle. So you're going to bring this bottom edge, and you're going to match it up with this edge of this triangle. Now when you crease this, make sure you don't crease all the way up to these layers. You're going to stop before you hit this. So you're going to start here, and then you're going to crease all the way down. And then you can open this up. And you're going to repeat to the other side. So you're going to bring this bottom edge to meet this edge of this triangle. And once again, don't forget not to crease all the way up to the top where these layers are. You're going to stop just before them. When you unfold that, you notice that you have two intersecting lines in the center that create a little triangle. This triangle will fold out in this manner, and you can see when you push your model together, it puckers up a little. So you're going to nudge this triangle up and then pull apart the two layers. Pulling the two layers apart from each other causes the triangle to fold into the model, becoming the support for the three-dimensional shape. So once you're done, your final shape will be the point at which two extremities of the star will meet in the middle. So this would be one point of the star, and this would be another point, and this is where they meet. And your model should look like a V if you hold it up. And to show you from underneath, this is what it should look like. So your little triangle folds in, and then this is your model. Now you're going to repeat this process 5 more times for a total of 6 pieces. As you can see, I've made my 6 pieces with varied colors to get different patterns once I'm finished. Now I can show you how to put it together. If you pick up one piece, you're going to see that they have little pockets on the sides in which you would work with to fold in to the other pieces. They'll work as a puzzle and hold each other in. So the little pockets that you're looking for are right here. And there's another one on the other side also. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up another piece. It doesn't have to be a different color, they can all be the same color. And you're going to open up these two sides. So to show you here, you're going to pull these two out. This is your V. You're going to pull these two out, and they are going to slide right on top of this one. So you're going to slide it on right over it. Now, you might create some tension underneath with some of the flaps, so you want to just make sure that they're not sticking straight up and not allowing this piece to sit right on top of the other one. So you can see how they fit on top of each other real nicely, and what you're going to do is you're just going to take this little piece here and you're going to tuck it into the pocket that I showed you earlier. And you're just going to nudge it together. And then you're going to do the same thing to the back. So you're going to just got to play with it a little. And then this is the beginning of your star. So, what I failed to tell you is that you have to be careful in which way you insert this piece, because I made the mistake of putting it in the wrong way and now my pocket is backwards. So if I was to put another piece on here, I would not be able to get it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over again, and then I will show you how to do that once more. So you're just going to pull this out and slide this on once more. And tuck your pieces in. Don't worry if you mess up. As you can see, it's very easy to do so. So, just makes for better practice when you tuck in the corners. So, now that this is on correctly, your pockets will be facing outwards in order to receive the corners of the next piece. So you're just going to grab your next color, or your next piece, and make sure your pockets are facing outwards. So my pocket's ready for the next piece that would come onto this one. So I'm going to slide this on to this one. And make sure, you see how these pieces stick up? Sometimes they don't want to let this paper sit down. So you want to just nudge them down to lay flat like that. And then that will allow you to slide your piece on easier. And then you're just going to tuck these corners in again into the pockets. Repeat the same on the back. So now you have 3 pieces. And you're just going to keep repeating the same thing. Make sure that when you get to your last piece, you pay special attention to the way that you put this last piece in. Just because it's your last one doesn't mean that it doesn't have to go in a certain way. Remember that your pocket has to go out, because these flaps need to go into this one just as well as these flaps will go into the orange ones. Once you have successfully tucked all the pieces together, you've completed the Dominanta Star. A few of you may have gotten into a little bit of trouble like I have. I had to secure my piece with a little bit of tape, and I had to play with the paper a couple of times to make sure that they stayed together and didn't fall apart. This paper is a lot flimsier than something thicker, such as like the photography paper, or perhaps something even thicker such as cardstock or scrapbooking paper.